cannot escape pain and loss and suffering. It's part of the human experience. And what's really remarkable about Jewish tradition is that we have a whole holiday or moed that is about sanctifying the experience of pain and loss and suffering. And that's Tisha B'Av, which will be this Saturday night and Sunday. Tisha B'Av is about the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem, but mostly what it's about is taking that which we are most connected with, and um, expressing a brokenness in that connection. And that's something that we go through on every level. When we feel loss in our own lives, it's because of the love and the connection that is present for us that we're not in touch with. When we look around us and see suffering and it hurts, it's because we are connected to people beyond ourselves, and that's where the pain comes. And so we know that it is a common response to try to guard ourselves against the pain in our own lives or the suffering, and we do that in so many ways. But the holiday of Tisha B'Av says God is in this experience as well, this experience of connection, of brokenness. In fact, even in our story of the Ten Commandments and the Torah, we learn that Moses put not only the whole tablets into the Ark of the Covenant, but also the broken tablets, the first ones that he broke, as a way to say, as Israel goes forward, broken tablets and whole tablets are part of how we connect. So Tisha B'Av invites us to begin to turn our attention to viewing our own pain and suffering and loss and that around us as sacred, as orienting our attention to lean into it, to see what we can understand or what we can be with and what we can open to. The other amazing teaching around Tisha B'Av is that it is the birthday of the Messiah. So the Messiah, whether you believe in a person or a time in which all people are present to the reality of God in the world, are present to the connection that we're all a part of, that reality can only happen through Tisha B'Av, or can only happen through us being able to bring our hearts to pain and suffering. And so as we enter into this time, not only in our Jewish calendar, but in our own lives, High Holy Days is not far ahead. See if we can notice what are the things that keep us distant. What is the inclination, the thoughts, the ideas, the judgments that don't want us to be present for the suffering of other people, whether those are individuals in our lives or people in the globe? Or what is it that keeps us from being able to be willing to open to something that's painful in our own lives, and to try to soften around that, to be with that, to lean into that, and to remember that it's holy.